We had our space at 33 East Pearl, and we came to a point where we didn't have a choice. We had 4 staff that didn't even have desks. We couldn't rotate people out, and so spent a few years looking in the community for a building and trying to figure out how we could accommodate all of the growing staff that we had. This was a big decision for Bridges. In looking at the old Red Cross building, it was clear that it needed a lot of work. It had been vacant for a few years and neglected, and there were broken windows and damage to some of the most beautiful features like the stained glass. We saw the potential in it. We saw the opportunity to bring this old, beautiful home back to life. When we bought the building, designing it for survivors was our biggest goal, to make it homey, cozy, make things accessible. So we have a pantry that's accessible to them, more space. We only had 1 client room and a conference room in the other space. Now we have 3 counseling rooms and a children's room and a carriage house. And that was really our goal, is to create spaces that were comfortable for survivors, accessible, and the children's room, of course, to have a place where kids can play while mom works with an advocate or dad, so that they can't hear about the details of the domestic violence or sexual abuse.
We worked with Dawn and her team to get through all of the construction for the project.
Hiring a construction management firm was the best decision we ever made, and hiring North Point was definitely the best decision. And if we had tried to do it ourselves, it would have been years, and it would not be the quality that it is. It was the best decision we ever made.
So this is Kerry Martin, our project manager on the team, and this is Tyler Corson. He was our site superintendent. The inside details, Kerry and Dawn worked through the front stair lobby and picking out the correct wall coverings and ensuring that all the handrails and ballasts and everything else were just not touched at all. You hate trying to tear something like that out, and they came out beautiful.
We worked really hard to try to keep a lot of the heritage in the building and to keep built-ins. The woodwork is absolutely gorgeous in this building. The hardwood floors are, 100 years old, and they look brand new. They're lovingly restored, and we kept a lot of the exterior features, columns, and tried to really build the design so that it had matching windows, that everything had a historic look to it. I'm most excited that we finally have space that can accommodate all of our staff and the clients coming to see us, so that nobody has to wait. They're taken in immediately into a really safe, cozy place, and accommodating all of us and having everybody have a nice working space and to be able to accommodate more survivors. It's such a bright, homey space, and it's so much bigger, and we actually can all fit in our carriage house conference room.
The carriage house being converted, it really was just an old 2-car garage. We had to literally close up the old garage doors, raise this floor, do a connection bridge, and the beautiful patio that was designed by the architects. It came out nice. I think this whole portion of the building is a huge added amenity to the project.
Oh, it's been amazing. Really, really love the light and the energy. It's so bright in here, and I heard a little boy the other day come in and say, "Oh, this is a really nice place you have here." And he went into the children's room and asked if he could take his shoes off and play, and it was like he was at home. So it's been a really positive reaction.